There was one study that I just read about, and I can read it right here. It says that frequent exposure to digital devices, especially social media, can shorten attention spans. Okay, I found the average human attention span has dropped from 12 seconds in 2000 down to 8 seconds in 2015. Now, that was 2015.
Mm.
Think about where we've come now. And so there is a need. And the thing that I look at for me is I go back to my kids' TV shows. And so I had them watch, what was it called? Blues Clues. And Blues Clues, if you remember Blues Clues, the guy, I think his name was Joe, he would come out, he's quiet, and he's like, "Hey, how are you? Yeah, today we're gonna play this game." Go back to Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
"Hey there, neighbor." Real quiet, a lot of space, a lot of silence that was okay to think and connect. You watch the shows now, it's like, "Hey, bing," bing, using all the sounds that our phones make that trigger dopamine because it's an incoming text message and, all these, and it's just constant, and what they do is just like in even social media, they have apps that will remove silence. So the words just
Mhm.
keep going, just keep
Yes.
on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we can't
Mm.
handle that silence. And I watch and I listen, especially you got 3 kids, 3 different iPads, all doing that, and the TV on, you're going, "Wow, wow." And so my thing is we have to teach, and I do it with my kids, we have to teach what's called attentional narrowing. And so attentional narrowing is really what happens with elite athletes. They used to think that an elite athlete, let's say an extreme runner or a Navy SEAL, sort of had this periphery of what was going on when they were in trouble. And what actually happened is the opposite. When they were focused, it would narrow in on the objective. They wouldn't see anything else that wasn't important. And so you can create narrowed attention by, let's say, selecting a dot on the wall and start with 30 seconds and just stare at the dot, and then move to 60 seconds and then 90 seconds and then maybe 2 minutes. And so if a kid has ADD or a kid is hyperactive, well, one of our kids has got a lot of energy. I wouldn't say he's hyperactive. He's just got a lot of energy. And again, the label matters. And this kid is just constantly running, constantly doing things. He's great in sports and he's in fantastic shape because his body's always moving. But sometimes he has a hard time stop talking. And so I'll just say, "Hey, let's see what that magic sight looks like." And he knows, I go, "I bet you can't stare at that pen for 30 seconds." And all of a sudden, from this hyperactive to just looking, he was hyperactive. Now he's just staring. But you can't do 60 seconds. And all of a sudden, he's just honed in. And after that 30 seconds to 60-second moments, he's just calm.
Mm.
So before doing a big project, doing your taxes, going on stage, narrow in that attention, hold it for 30, 60, 90 seconds and work your way through that process. It's a really powerful way to start bringing our attention back because that's what everyone's after, is our attention.
The hardest thing for somebody that's a leader, right, is that attention because people are pulling on you for all kinds of stuff, right? Hey, I need you to this and sign that, approve that. This fire is happening, put that out.